Okay, it's day 202, part 3. I think Fox News just mentioned the Comey tweet by Trump and talked about the tape recording, and they also mentioned the Blackberries again. So I think I think mainstream media is starting to figure out the modus operandi, and they are starting to move in the direction where our story has been. So that's a good thing. That's a great thing. On Tuesday, or not, I don't know if it's exactly scheduled for Tuesday, but Chuck Grassley will go in front of the Judiciary Committee in the Senate, in front of Chuck Grassley. They were supposed to announce the hearing date was by Friday. I didn't see what the date was going to be. I thought it was going to be Tuesday, but anyway, I have to check your local listings for that. But this is going to come up again and again. All the questions and effort 2 or 3 days ago, and then Chuck Grassley turning out not to be on the Intel committee, which was my mistake. But all that same ammunition is going to be even better for McCabe when he goes in front of the committee next week. As I said, we keep moving down in terms of detail, deeper and deeper in terms of detail, matching up and correlating facts. And as I've mentioned before, the rat lines can't run by themselves. They have to move electromagnetic spectrum, they have to move physical goods, they have to move people, they have to move money. All these things create footprints. So that same principle, I think, is going to be applied to the Blackberries. And we're really going to get down and specific about who issued those Blackberries to who in the State Department. And we're going to get some real tough questioning, I think, on the redaction of the 19 names in the State Department that use Gmail. And I think we're going to get redaction on the secure phones for Anthony Weiner's trusted staff. I wanted to say one thing about Anthony Weiner and all these people, James Comey and so forth. As Steve Feinberg said, we're all compromised. Now, I'm not saying that organ harvesting's great and DynCorp should just keep going and child traffic, whatever their military police officer needs a date with a 12-year-old. I'm not condoning that. But I am saying that these people that we think of as evil are in most cases compromised. A lot of times in foreign governments, the CIA will, if they put a person in power, they'll kill a sibling of theirs. Now, it'll be an accident, staged accident or whatever, and it won't be quite obvious, but it sends that message of doubt to the person that's been put into power that, hey, if you mess up here, you're going to die. A lot of people think the same thing happens in the U.S. government. Anthony Weiner, right after getting to Congress in 1999, Seth Weiner's hit in the midday sun by a speeding car, woman, etc., no license, no insurance, that whole story. You look at Ted Cruz's brother, you look at Trump's brother, you look at Carly Fiorina's sister, you look at Judge Curiel's brother. This is a pattern that just seems to repeat itself when you get around DynCorp. If Anthony Weiner is, I'm not saying he doesn't have choices about his behavior, but I'm just saying these people are under a tremendous strain. The same thing goes for senators, the Jason Chaffetzes of the world, the Trey Gowdys of the world. They're under tremendous strain, and it takes a lot of courage to step forward. Now, Chuck Grassley seems to be one of those guys who will step forward. So that hearing, upcoming hearing with the Judiciary Committee and Chuck Grassley certainly will be very interesting.